Okay, here we are. We're live. Let me get a YouTube screen going. I like to see what you guys are seeing. Holy cow, there's already 8 people here. Hi, everybody. Hang on, I'll say hi. I'll get a pop-out chat. Hi, Barbara. Got a waiting song. Hi, Joelle. Hi, Flo. All right, let's see what y'all have been talking about. Holy crap, you guys have been talking forever. No, I didn't forget my own live stream, Raul. I wait until. All right, just reading what you guys. I did not flake off. Jeez, Flo. Joelle's the only one here that doesn't belong in the naughty corner, apparently. I can never say no to coffee. We're going to do a coffee page today, Joelle. Hopefully it'll turn out. I don't know. 99 bottles of beer on the wall. Hi, Icy. Hey, Dee Dee. Hi, Linda Rance. Hi, Tim. Is that Rachel Fleming? Hi, Rachel. All right, I think I caught up with everybody. Hi, Chaz. So, yeah, here we are once again. The weeks fly by, I have to say. So, everybody get out of the naughty corner. Come into regular audience, and we'll send you there one at a time. Seaweed chips are veggie. Hi, Barbara Clark. You guys are already talking about food. That's what I do is immediately I finish streaming. Just worry about the whole food thing. Anyway, I'll show you first what I have done in the scavenger hunt since we were here last. I did go ahead and put the button on the white page, and this also is my upside down page. And I did it intentionally. It wasn't accidental. So the button's on upside down. I was going to do it before I even was going to put the button on there because it would have been the same whether it was right side up or upside down. But yeah. And I did the paper beads. These were originally white, and I just added some red to it and then put some glossy accents on. So yeah, so that's like button, white. What else? Fiber, paper beads. I was going to do the paper beads on stream, and I thought, oh my God, there's so many videos out there. Showed you that, showed you that. I did add some tags to the Alice in Wonderland page. That one needs to be put down better, apparently. Let's just do that. Hi, Dorothy. Go wash your hair if it's nasty. All right, we'll slap this back. Oops, right there. That's good. I know I did something. I just don't remember what or where. I do like this, my Zentangle page, and I will show the box. Okay, well, that's great. But yeah, I do like this Zentangle page. I really do. I think it came out good. This is the cluster gallery. Now, I don't remember if I showed this. I think I did this last Monday, didn't I? Okay, so come on, focus you freak. What the hell? Did I break something? There we go. Okay, so I did clusters. So I did go ahead and finish this page. I did the lettering in the gold, slapped them all down, and then, since I had all that junk out, um, I decorated a paper clip to just stick on the page. So I guess you hadn't seen that, but that was all junk that was just sitting out because of all the clustery things that I did. So, um, I like the cluster page, okay? I did good. Thank you, Barbara. Um, yeah, just that's a lot of clusters, right? But enough to fill up 2 pages. So that was modern art. Bossy Butt named that one. And this was a packaging because I finished the whole package of lemon flavored mini donuts. I love lemon flavored. Um, yeah, I love them. Um, can I do a gender swap instead? Men in thugs, women in bikini. Raul, did you read the instructions for the scavenger hunt? There are no rules. If you switch out men in thongs for women in bikinis, um, I can't beat you. So you get on it. But for the first time ever, when I was cutting out this packaging, I looked at the little ingredients and serving size. They say that the serving size for these mini donuts is 4. My idea is like, you mean 4 packages? It can't be 4 little donuts. That's ridiculous. You'll be size 4 if you eat the mini donuts. There you go, Barbara. But I literally can eat a whole half a package of those things. So anyway, this has appeared in my scavenger hunt more than once. Okay, and I did do a mind map of a vegetable. This was really fun, and I probably should have done this um, on stream because this was really fun. Um, cutting out all the vegetables and then mind mapping a vegetable because you could have done it by color. There's so many different ways you could have done it. I did it by types of vegetables. So there are stock vegetables, there are flower, what you eat, the flower, the seeds. This is more like fruit because the seeds are on the inside. This was bulb vegetables, and that's root vegetables, and that's seed vegetables. So yeah, that was really fun. I know, Joelle, 4 servings. So anyway, and then on this one also was the vegetable stickers, and I had all my vegetable stickers in one place, and I dropped water on them, so I had to throw a bunch of them away, but I was able to scavenge a few. That is the veggie mind mapping, and I like the way it turned out. I'm pretty happy with it, actually. Your mind mapping is thinking outside the box. Well, you go, girl. And I think that's all I've done. Yep, pretty sure that's all I've done. So, but this one was really fun. I should have probably done it on stream. As close to collage as I do, for real. And today I'm going to do the coffee page. But before I do that, I'm going to show you the box. Stevie is making me do it. Because it's so get it out of the way so I don't spill something on it. This is the box. The box. The box. It's decorated on the outside. And I showed you guys as I was doing this, making the wallpaper to use as a skin. You're welcome, Raul. The box. And this, I've been doing this for years, you guys. So if you start a collection of your own, it's going to take you a long time to come up with this many designs and the need for a box such as this. It's alphabetical, and then behind each alphabet is all the designs for that alphabet. I don't remember the names, so typically when I'm gonna Zentangle, what I do, because I designed and built the box myself, which I'm pretty darn proud of, by the way, because I think it's an awesome thing. I put each pattern in here alphabetically, and there's 3 categories. One is a grid pattern, one is random, and what's the third one? Oh, things that are more border designs than a fill-in design. So, yeah, so I go through here and pick out the designs and then go to the corresponding card in here if I don't know how to draw it. And sometimes I do it just to refresh my memory. And some of them have a whole card just to make it look cool. And I don't know, I just love this. I love this so much. I'm breaking up again. Well, today I have on, let me try the different microphone. Because right now it's on the Pro Stream. Let me turn on the switch. So let's see if that helps, Speedy. Start paying attention. Okay, I am breaking up. Okay, and then Rawl says he doesn't have breaking up, so I don't know what to do. I really don't know what to do. So yeah, start your own Zentangle box. It's an awesome thing. And even when you're not using it, it just sits and looks pretty because it has this awesome lid that covers it right up. And then it goes on the shelf and it's a treasure, a great big treasure. And if I haven't seen Robert yet, Dee Dee, but I'll send him out to the mail here in a minute and see if he if the kitty cat book came. Will you be using a coffee filter? If you are, can you give me the dimensions, please? Let me go grab one real quick. Mine's for like a Mr. Coffee. They're all different kinds. So I'll just show you what the one for Mr. Coffee is. I think it actually fits in a lot of different coffee makers. But you get to make up your own rules. So this is what Mr. Coffee calls for. And when you smush it down, it's just a big circle. Let's measure. I'm getting a new measure in the mail here soon. It's about an 8-inch circle. So, hi, Joan. Missy, anybody I missed? You have started your book? Sweet. So does that answer your question, Joelle? Don't worry, be happy. Angels singing. Yeah, it's about an 8-inch. So there you go. Coffee filter. I use my coffee filter on the white page. I cut it around this. So those are coffee filters. That's how I got the curve for the embossed stuff. 13 minutes and the ruler is out. Okay, you guys, and I do have the project for today kind of scoped out. And I did some of the measuring so that I wouldn't torture you guys with that. This is a 6x9-inch sheet of B watercolor paper because I'm going to watercolor. I'm going to paint the whole background black, and then I'm going to do some chalkboard paint. I can't believe I waited 13 minutes to get the ruler out. I'm a little slow on the uptake today, right, Barbara? And then I did do a corner design. So yeah, I have this all thought out in my head. Now, whether or not it's going to work, yeah. We'll see. So I'm gonna start by putting this is one of my mother's house mouse stamps, and it's these little mice getting all caffeined up. So I'm gonna start by putting that. So hopefully spacing that I did ahead of time um, will work. If it doesn't, I don't know what to tell you. All right, hopefully that's inked good. Let's get this top real good. All right. Want it somewhat centered. Ready, set, go. Keep your fingers crossed. Yeah, I have a ton of these house mouse stamps that my mother bought. She loved them. I liked them too. I mean, I thought they were cute, but at the time, oh, his face didn't come out. Okay, I'm going to have to draw that. That's okay. I don't mind. Let me get a baby wipe out to clean the stamp. Anyway, when I got it out to use it, I looked on eBay. Oh, where's the baby wipes? And you can't buy these wood ones anymore, apparently. Right? Good. Red, white, baby wipes. There we go. You can't do anything in life without a baby wipe. They're selling on eBay, and the football one, I didn't look at all of them. I just looked at a few. The football one was selling for $50. $50. Oh, I can't believe that. And that was permanent ink, so it's not going to come completely clean, but it's okay. All right. We'll just fill in what didn't come up. You emailed me. Oh, you must be talking to somebody else. I would never email Dee Dee. I've been watching her for so many years, and at least once every stream, she reminds me, don't email me. I take that to heart. Don't email Dee Dee. All right, let's grab a pen, a permanent pen, because I'm going to watercolor the little house mouse guys. Use a really, really fine nib here. Put the stippling back in. The coffee sack looks like my donut sack, actually. This lettering, I'm going to do it with pencil first. Look at the stamp. Okay, it goes all the way over to his little head. I would have just re-stamped this, except that all my measurements are on this sheet. And I didn't want to torture you guys. Like I usually care if I torture you guys. I really don't. So I don't know why I'm even thinking that. And if I don't like this, I'll torture you anyway. It should be okay. Yeah, that'll work out okay. Draw a little coffee bean in here. All right. All right, let me look. The mices are cute. I should get out all the house mouse stamps sometimes and show you guys. My mother loved them so much. She had them all. And they were well, I can't say anything because I've literally kept pretty much all of her stamps. I just didn't have the heart to get rid of the stamps, so I kept them all. All right, and then the only other thing is, let's see, his little eye is here. All right, I think everything else I can watercolor in pretty good. What an awesome save. Awesome save. Pull you guys down. Oops, I forgot his ear. We need a mouse's ear over here. Let's see, it comes over like this. Yeah, he looks like he's had way too much caffeine today. All right. There we go. All right. How's that? Did I just fix it? You have House Mouse paper crafting CDs? Ugh, I don't even know if I've heard of those. There are some really cute ones, though. You can buy the clear acrylic ones still, but I don't think you can get the wooden ones anymore. I see them occasionally at Hobby Lobby. I just don't buy them. All right, I'm gonna have to get the focus freeze out. Never had too much caffeine, me either. I pretty much have given up caffeine except what little bit is in the iced coffee, and I don't think there's a lot because it's mostly ice, I think. All right, let's watercolor. I just grabbed the tray of Daniel Smith and M. Graham's because they're always my go-to because they're out. Now we get to decide our colors. I think I'll do the bag of coffee pink. That probably should be enough. I got to remember, like, these images are not that big, so I'm not going to need that much paint, right? Let's see. I think each of these little mice that she drew, and I can't even remember who the artist is, sorry. But they had names and they were their own separate colors. I don't know any of that well enough to tell you who's who and what's what. Sorry. I need a little bit of gray for one of the mice. And, oh, what color brown? I want to do the mice a different color than the beans. So we'll do the mouse burnt umber. Hey, Robert Vaughn.
What do you think?
I think if you're not doing anything, I might have some mail from Dee Dee if you want to go check the mailbox.
You do what now?
I might have some mail from Dee Dee if you want to go check the mailbox. Thank you.
It's going to cost you.
Whatever, I'll pay whatever. Always having to make deals. It's painful. All right. What other color? Let's check out the little house mouse, guys. The bag's going to be pink. Oh, I need some little bit of skin tone, I think. And I'll just use Naples yellow for that. And add a little bit of pink to it. Don't need much for sure. Ooh, that's too pink. Oops. Well, I'm going to have enough to do a lot of skin, apparently. All right. What else? Skin fur. Bag. I'll do the lettering in brown. Coffee beans. Okay, I think we got all we need. We can get it out again, you know? Hey, Bossy. Bossy butt in the house. Yep, Robert Vaughn, letter carrier extraordinaire. Probably won't need that anymore. All right, let's watercolor. Should go pretty quick. Should have gotten out a separate piece of watercolor paper to test this on.
You got quite a bit of mail.
Every bit of it's junk, isn't it?
I don't know. There it is.
Didn't get Dee Dee's thing.
Do what now?
I didn't get this thing from Dee Dee because it'll be bigger than that, I think.
Oh, me.
I know. There's always tomorrow. Sorry, Dee Dee didn't come, apparently.
I'll set this down here then.
Yeah, if you would, please. I appreciate that.
Right here. Okay.
That's super duper. Thank you.
Uh-huh.
You know what? I should have done the black background before I did this. Oh, well. Guess it doesn't really matter. Now I can go out of the lines because I'll be painting black over it. If I'm going to do that. No, thank you. All right, I'm just going to do the whole thing. Because the brown will cover the pink. The pink's pretty light. I'd like to not have a bunch of hard watermarks if I can help it. You know, you forget things when you don't, like I hadn't watercolored in a while. And I was playing with them this weekend, and it's amazing how much you forget when you don't do it regularly. Like some things, when you're used to watercoloring all the time, it just comes into your head as you're working. And then it's like, holy cow, I didn't even think of that. We'll let that dry real quick. What's the side of his face? Let me look real quick. All right. A little bit more pink. And I'll let that dry before I go back in and do the shadows. I'll check chat real quick while that dries. Hey, CB. It's a big, generous world. You and Dee Dee and CB are going to all boss me around. Oh, boy. You struggle with watercolor? You know, Joelle, I guess one thing I would say is you do forget. Like, I'm not the greatest watercolor person around, but I forget, you know, like, don't paint over. Yeah, that'll be all right. Don't paint over something while it's still wet or partially dry. You'll get hard watermarks and stuff like that. But after you kind of get the techniques down in your head, they come back pretty readily. So, yep, I think it's just something you have to do. It's a little dark, but who cares? They're mice. I'm painting them like they're human. Another thing I forget all the time, I don't know why I'm being so careful because I'm going to paint black around them so I can just, I don't have to worry about that. Is not to put your hand in the wet paint. Always start in the upper left-hand corner and work down because otherwise your hand ends up in the wet paint over and over again. I forget that all the time. I wish they still had stamp stores. What's really going to be tedious for you guys is watching me paint the black background. And I think I'm going to go ahead and do it next because I guess it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Who cares? Who cares? Let's see. Read chat. Mardi Gras is next week. Don't care about Mardi Gras. Don't care about Super Bowl. I don't participate in any social activities. Forgot the little pink behind him. Oops, and I forgot his little hand here. Let me hit it with a heat gun real quick. I will go ahead and finish the watercolor and then I'll go on to the black background. I don't even know if you can get bee paper anymore, but used to be, for an inexpensive version of watercolor paper to play on, bee was, and it's BEE, just like the insect. Used to be a really nice option. I had a hard time getting it for a while. And then when I did get it again, turned out that it wasn't quite so inexpensive anymore. I know that, Devin. I wrote it on my planner that your birthday is the 20th. Oh, I was going to do this lettering since I did that solid. I want it all to be the same. Don't expect a card, Devin, because I didn't get one in the mail, okay? But I will say happy birthday on your birthday if I see you. And if I don't, I'll say it belatedly because I'm really good that way. But yeah, you actually my planner page. I am working on the planner page for the scavenger hunt, and I just did a whole month of February. And that lettering in the center I won't care about.
Now, to eat up with the dumbass, do you want me to do something else for you?
No, I'm good.
Okay.
But don't go around getting eat up with the dumbass because I don't tolerate dumbasses very well. Just saying.
Those all start running here quick.
You should. Yeah. Straighten your dumbass up. All right. I'll read chat real quick. Right, Devin? You didn't know that? All right, let's see. And I can go outside the lines because the whole background's going to be black when I get it done. We'll do this little guy brown. I think I was going to do him in this brown. Let's see. And this is the trim that I will cut off. That's a good brown for the little mice. I wish I could remember these guys' names. I want to say one of them might be Maxwell. Does that sound right? Any House Mouse fans out there? Seems like one of them was Maxwell. The rest of them I can't remember. Used to be you could buy House Mouse everything.
One more time, and I'll leave you alone.
Thank you.
Okay.
Always know I'm sweet, but you try to pretend you aren't. I think it depends, Devin, honestly. The only mice you're aware of are Pixie and Dixie? No, there were other than that, weren't there? Pixie and Dixie. Who the hell are they anyway? Let's do this guy. I want him really light gray, and I'm pretty sure I got this too dark. No, that'll be all right. All right. Yeah, that'll be fine. This does not have to be great watercolor, right? Because hopefully the quote and stuff is going to overshadow this little piece of art at the bottom. That's the plan anyway. I don't know. I go into this stuff not knowing. I just make it up as I go along. Most people plan for their streams. All right. Now we'll do all the beans and then I'll go back in and add some shading. I hope this, let's see. I hope this color is going to work well. Yeah, they'll be okay for the first coat. And I was gonna, for the chalkboard lettering, I do have some really nice Stabilo chalk pencils, but I'm thinking, you guys tell me what you think. I'm kind of thinking that I'm going to use white pencil instead because the smudging might really annoy me. So I could use it as a product that I don't use very much. I'm not even sure why I bought them, the chalk pencils. I don't even know. Probably because it was something I didn't have. Well, now this makes it much easier when I can just go like this. Woohoo! Hanna-Barbera cartoon characters. Well, I drew all those cartoon characters. Barbara, you'd think I'd know about them. All right, let's. Well, I know that's the light version. Let's add a little bit more pink. I don't want it too dark. One nice thing about these stamps, they're almost like grayscale that she puts in the shading for you. Now I'll just soften some of the edges. Has anybody else been paying attention to the Murdoch trial? The guy who allegedly killed his wife and son. His son had thanks, Kitty Jen. Hi, by the way. But anyway, he supposedly killed his wife and son. His son had been in a boat accident and killed a young lady. And this is all a long time ago, I guess. I don't know. I had heard about it on the news and then just saw I guess it was something on YouTube or something where they're, um, doing the trial online. That's some crazy stuff going on there, man. Tells you how crazy people are. Give him a pink belly button and some little bit of pink cheeks. And a lot of this is so subtle, you may not be able to even see it on screen, but you haven't heard anything, not even 1 second of it? It is a very complicated trial because there's so many parts to it. But one of the crazy things, and I hadn't kept up with it while it was happening, um, they're saying he apparently hired somebody to, to shoot that he hired somebody to shoot him in the it's crazy. It's just like, "Are you kidding me? Are people this psychotic?" I don't maybe psychotic isn't even the right word. I don't know, but it's like, really? Crazy thing. So, of course, then after I heard about it, I have to go, I have to go watch some of the trial, you know? And when you do that, I have to say, it makes you feel really normal. Like all of a sudden your life goes back into perspective because you're not a crazy person. All right, let's see. I think I want I need a brown, maybe sepia is the one I need. And I'll add it here. I don't really want that dark brown, but maybe I can mix some in. Yeah, that'll work. That'll work. That'll work. What was I gonna do? Take some of the paint off my paintbrush for real. Give him some little shadows so you can see his little armpits. But anyway, if you haven't heard about it and you like true crime stuff, that is one crazy trial going on. And all the like the people that you think are upstanding citizens and they turn out to be such low life creeps. Yeah, so if you want some reassurance that your life is really normal and you're really normal, check it out. How do you master coloring with shades? I that's a hard question, and I don't even think Dee Dee could necessarily answer it. What I was telling my hopefully soon to be daughter-in-law not very long ago because she's decided she's gonna try some art. Um, Probably the best way, most, um, I don't know, efficient way to that I got it through my head is I started noticing, um, light in nature. Like, pay attention to, what you actually see where okay, I'll use my water as an example. Make your brain start paying attention to what you're actually seeing. We all know this is a jar of water, right? But pay attention to where the shadows are and where the light hits. And when you start training your brain that way, pretty soon it's almost like second nature. That there's a shadow inside the jar along the bottom, and if you want something to look realistic, those are the things you have to recreate. If something dips in and there's not light hitting it, naturally there's gonna be a shadow there. So just start paying attention in everyday life to everything you look at, even this paint, where the light is hitting it, that's totally black, but where the light is reflecting off it, there's a highlight in there, same with your eyes. And when you start really noticing that stuff, I would almost say it becomes second nature, right, Dee Dee? And I'm not even thinking that I'm that great at it, but I think that's how you start training your brain, um, to pay attention to where the light is hitting everything, because it truly is all about where the light is hitting something or the light is not hitting something. That creates a shadow where the light is hitting it, that's a highlight, and pretty soon your brain just kinda gets it, I guess, I don't know. But I think everybody who's starting out in art probably struggles with that to some degree or another. Like, or how do you recreate it? I think part of it too is the techniques for how do you recreate that. And y'all are spoiled now because we have, tools to recreate that. So, for example, in watercolor, if you wanted white somewhere, you had to leave it there from the very beginning of your project. You couldn't, come back in later and add it. I mean, I guess you could, but it was a lot harder. I should wait. That needs to dry before I start adding. Um, where now we have Chinese white pens, Posca pens. You can always go back in and add highlights later. Where used to be you had to leave them there from the beginning or use masking fluid, which is a pain in the butt. But I'm guessing if you're a purist, you still leave your whites. I don't anymore because I have all the tools. Um, to go back in and add my highlights later, and it just makes life so nice. Now I'm just doing a wash with, I want the beans to look like coffee beans, and I did them lighter because I know that the background is gonna be black, so I want them to show up a little bit better. So I added a third little color here. And where is mine? Alright, get a new one. I always have extra napkins and stuff around to wipe stuff off on. Focus, you freak. Drawing hair and hands are the most difficult with shades. I don't know. I would say, yeah, grayscale coloring books are awesome. But really pay attention to Dee Dee. Dee Dee is a master at, in my opinion, at shading and highlights. Like if you ever watch her do an eye, do what she does. She's unbelievably good at it. But you'll learn, you just pay attention. But even, like looking at a tree and seeing that the bark of the tree, even though it's not a shiny object, actually reflects the light. So you'll have highlights even on the bark of a tree. Watch Dee Dee's coloring for sure. Watch Dee Dee do anything. You'll learn. You'll learn something. I've been watching her, I don't know. I wish I could remember when I started watching Dee Dee the first time because I've watched her for probably 10, 12 years. Um, I can't begin to tell you how much I've learned from Dee Dee. And still, like, watching her do the collage from today, ugh, I still love watching that. And I've watched it, I don't know, 10 years, 12 years. She's one of the few, um, YouTube channels that I will watch consistently. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and do the lettering. And I think I had a plan. I was gonna do the coffee beans in brown. I'll just use the brown that I've already mixed because this is all will all be, I hope, secondary when I'm done with this. This brown and pink looks good together. I'm glad I chose that. And this would have just, it would have been as easy for me to do with markers too, you guys. It really would have. But I thought, watercolor it because after I got the watercolors out this weekend, I was like, I should watercolor more. Scavenger hunt makes it a little hard though. All right, now I know the pink that I mixed is way too light for what I want to do next. So I'm going to grab out some more of the Rose Madder. I think I need to reorder this paint too, because I'm pretty sure what is in this pan is all I have. Yep, that's dark enough. Oop, hit it with a heat gun. Heat gun. Messing with the camera. Trying to get it to behave. Gonna have to send it to the naughty corner. Okay, dry enough. Oops. This lettering would have definitely been easier with a marker, but that's okay. Just a little bit of it. I have no idea what that's supposed to be saying. We don't care. All right, that's good enough. Bye, Joelle. See you later. I agree, Dee Dee. Everyone can do something creative. And I think everyone needs to, frankly, because I don't think people realize that there's a long life after you raise your kids and and retire. You've got to have something that you enjoy doing. You really need something. So that's one piece of advice I would give to everybody is get a hobby, find something you enjoy to do. Um, or you're going to be just bored. What are you going to do? Sit and watch TV? I can't turn on the TV. Drives me crazy. All right. For now, I'm going to go ahead and leave that. Well, before I do that, I want a little bit of watered down pink. And get this shadow here. When I squint at it, it looks okay. Put a little pink on his tail. Okay, now I'm going to get out the, I'll put this aside for a minute. I don't know, I may want it back. And do the background in black. The page is making you want donuts. Well, you should have been here earlier when I showed the lemon mini donuts, and that those idiots think that 4 donuts is a serving. Oh my God. If that's the case, I eat enough for 4 people. I just squish it out here on the edge. This is Americana Black by Deco Arts. Good paints. I learned that from Dee Dee. I'm not an acrylic painter, so the only acrylic paint I ever had was what my mother had. Okay, now on this, you guys can see where I've drawn the lines of kind of my borders and what I want where. I'm going to paint over those, but here on the edge, I have them marked. So if I want to go back and put them in, I will. I'll do them with I think a white pencil. I'm still trying to decide if I want to do the chalk pencil or if I want to do white pencil. But all my spacing is over there on the edge. So yeah, we're going to turn this whole thing black now. One thing I love about this Americana paint, of course, it behaves a little differently on the watercolor paper, I think. Everything works better on watercolor. It lays down so smooth, no brush marks, none at all, which I love a lot. It's going to get touch and go down here. I don't think it'll be too hard. And if I paint over it, it'll be just like it was never there at all. Could have made that mark out a little further. I'll get up close with a smaller, pointier paintbrush. And all these movement marks, they're going bye-bye. Adios. Not to be seen. If I paint something out, you don't have to tell me about it because I won't care. Oh, well. I'll let it dry and come back. Bye-bye, copyright. We are so lucky to have the supplies and tools and stuff that we have. Makes everything easy. Gonna be upside down for just a minute. I will get out a littler paintbrush here in just a second. Missed some spots up here. All right, I think the rest of it will be easier. Oops. Splashing water all over the place. I should go put that in the sink. This is the part I thought, oh my God, those poor ladies, they're going to be so bored out of their mind. And then the next thought was, oh, well, get over it or they won't. Hopefully it'll be worth it. Just hang with me here. It's weird to go from watercolor to acrylic paint. I have to say that because the watercolor just flows so smooth. I expect the acrylic to behave the same, and it doesn't. And I don't want to use a pen. I mean, I suppose I could get a black pen out to do this more detailed stuff, but the thing is, then the finish isn't going to be the same. And that would really make me crazy, which almost everything does. So come on. I'm thinking I don't like this paintbrush. I might have to find a different one. I thought the point on it would be nice. And I will go back over the edge of the mice and with white probably and add some crazy hairs. Oh, that's got to be gray. Okay. Little thing I got to fix there. It's fine. Check chat real quick. You'll never get bored. Well, thank you, Kitty Jen. I wish I wasn't so freaking picky about everything. Little places like that, a marker would definitely be easier. Get right up against his little fit there. Okay. Yeah, I've got to do that gray up there. That's part of his ear that I screwed up. On the beans, we don't care. I do have a fun quote that's going to go on this. But I'm not going to tell you. You have to wait and see it. I'll tell you when I start scoping out the spacing and stuff. It goes with this picture really good. Oops, right over his foot. Well, we'll have to fix that later. All right, all that's left is this little part. Whew. Did I get it all? I think so. Okay, and then there was just a couple spots up here. These should stay moist enough until I'm done here that they won't dry out. Yep, looks okay to me. Looks good. Looks good. I'm good. All right. I don't know what I did with that baby wipe. I know. Dee Dee'd be like, put it in a desk journal. Nope. Didn't do that. It's cleaned up. Okay, I'm going to hit it with the heat gun. That's one nice thing about acrylic, man. When it's dry, it's just so nice. Okay, I'm going to have a border around the whole thing and then some ornamentation in the corners, and then the lettering up here. I'm going to have to put the lines for the border back in so I know where the corner ornamentation will go. So let me do that real quick, and you're just going to have to bear with the ruler thing. At least I didn't make you sit and do it twice. Has a double line border. In my pea-sized little brain. And I'll do the ornaments first. Or the corners first, and then everything else should happen pretty easily. Not exactly fine art we're doing here. You guys, I'm so excited for spring. One day this week, I looked out the front window. It's been cold here, and I looked out the front window, and I have a round flower bed with a flagpole out in the middle of my front yard, and the daffodils had sprouted. So, you guys, spring is just around the corner. You just have to bear with it for a little while. Okay, I have some graphite. Transfer paper here. How do I lose everything? I lose everything. Okay, I'm going to fix that little ear first before things get too far away from me. Not too late. Already gone. Oh well, sucks to be you. No, that little white on his ear is actually fur. So we're gonna put that in real quick. Oh, okay. The littlest thing, I swear. All right, what did I do with the graphite paper? I shouldn't get stuff out early. Why do I plan ahead? Because it's such a stupid idea. I lose everything. All right, quit looking and just get some more out. That's a good idea. Why don't you do that? I only need a small piece. And this is just graphite transfer paper, which is nice because if you don't want it left, you can erase it. It's just graphite. I could color on the back of this with a graphite pencil as well. Hopefully this will work better. If it doesn't, we'll go to plan B. More than one way to skin a cat around here. All right, there's the corner that I drew up to use on here. And it should be somewhat square. I hope. That was the plan. Let's see how this works. If this doesn't work, we'll have to go to plan B. Yeah, the graphite is going to work better. Hell, I might have to use white chalk. All right. I really thought that would work on top of the acrylic paint. It did not. So let's just try real graphite here real quick. Before I spend the time to do the whole thing. I'll try over here on the edge. I have to be careful though because all right, that worked. All right, just use graphite on the back of your design you want to transfer. All right. And I have these two little double lines up here and down here so I can line it up. So it should appear about the same on each of the corners. If this doesn't work, I'm going to be PO'd. Ah, that worked. You guys maybe can't see it, but I can see it. And that's all we care about. Okay, bye, bossy. Go have a great afternoon. And because I'm drawing over the same lines over and over, you have to add the graphite each time. That's why I was hoping that graphite paper would work, because I could just move it from corner to corner. But oh well, sucks to be me. Now this one is going to be like the opposite of that one, right? Am I thinking right? Am I thinking right? Let me think. Let me think. No, the little one should be up there. That's right. Maybe I did the first one wrong. Nope, I didn't. Oh, I know. All right, never mind. I've got to do opposite corners and then switch it over. All right, for it to come out to be the opposite. Okay, never mind. Squirrely brain just figured it out. I should have drawn this twice, but this will work. It's crazy when you got an idea in your head and then you got to work it out as you're doing this. All right, that's going to go over his tail, but I think it'll be okay. And I can see the design well enough on the back side that I think this is going to work. If it doesn't, shoot me. But it should work just fine. Now I need to transfer the marks. Get graphite everywhere. All right, here we go. There we go. So by turning it over, I end up getting the reverse on two of the corners. It's not going to be exact, but it'll be close enough. It'll be fine. Yep, worked out just fine. Bye, Barbara. All right, and then this one will go this way. And it might go off the page, and if it does, that's fine too. I don't even care about that. And hopefully there was enough graphite left because I forgot to graphite it again. We'll see. No. Oh, well. Worked out just fine. Okay. My plan is coming together. Okay. Now I have to decide, you guys, do I want to do this I think I'm gonna do it with white colored pencil because I don't want to have to deal with the smudging of chalk. So yeah, I think I can do that. I did buy a box of white Prismacolors since they're not going to be doing open stock anymore, which bums me out. Oops, sorry. Totally bums me out. But what are you going to do? I can understand why a company would decide to do that. Plus, with the colored pencil, I can brush it like that with the chalk. After you get that chalk down, you're not going to do anything. Okay, I think what I'm going to do is the design first, which you just saw me put down. Yeah, pressing too hard. Now keep in mind this is intended to look like chalkboard art. So yeah, this came out so much easier than using the chalk. I hope you can't hear Robert working right outside this window. But I'm not going to say a word to him because that poor man has been going crazy, being forced to stay in the house during this cold weather. So, yeah, he gets to do what he wants. And I don't think I copied part of it. Oh, because it actually goes over those coffee beans, so I'm just going to ignore that. Okay. Sweet. All right, let's put the border in, and then I'll start figuring out the lettering. And I'm not actually measuring, I'm just using this as a straight edge. I have to take into consideration the thickness of the lead. And I'm trying to turn this as I move it so that I keep somewhat of a point on the pencil.
Is that sweeper too noisy?
I just said I hope you guys can't hear it, but honey, you get to do what you want. You're outside doing your thing, go do your thing and be happy doing it. How about that?
Is it loud?
No, it's fine. We're gonna live with it. Go vacuum your car. See, I'm really nice to rub it on because he is the bringer of coffee. The bringer of coffee really has no rules as long as the coffee keeps coming. If the coffee stops, oh boy, that boy's life is gonna suck so bad, so bad. I can hear it, but yeah, just put up with it. We are appeasing the rat. I'm surprised he even thought to think about it, frankly. So the fact that he came in to check makes me really happy. Good times. God, Barbara, that's horrible. All right. This pencil is not going to make good dots. So, all right. Well, let me put the lines into the lettering because I know what it's going to say. Yep, straight to me, I think. Oh, I demolished that one. Let's see which for the second line. 1 3/8. The danger with doing that is if this line is crooked, this one's definitely going to be crooked. So you might want to check yourself. Yeah, okay. But yeah, after you've drawn a line, you probably should not use it um, unless you totally trust yourself, which I obviously do not. All right, and then there's a measurement in between these two that I demolished with the paint. So let's see what it was. I think I had that written down here. Let me look real quick and see. Thought I made it. I think they were 3/4 inches. I'm going to move that one down. All right. That's what we're doing. And I'm going to freehand this lettering, which kind of is frightening, but whatever. Get out an eraser here because I know we're going to need it. Here's the baby one. I wanted the lower line, not the upper. This is a good experiment too to see how well the graphite erases, and it erases fine. So that's a good thing. That's a very good thing. All right, I'll put the dots around the border last. All right, now I'm nervous. All right, here we go. I'm just gonna hand letter it, and thank God it erases good so I can make any corrections. And now you guys are gonna see. I think I'm just gonna do like a stylized italic font, except for one of the words. You can do it. I know I can, Dee Dee. It's just I can do it. Am I gonna love it when it's done? I'm gonna do it in pencil first. So if my spacing isn't good, make your, and this word's going to be big, so let's see. I don't know if you guys can see this, but I'm going to fill it in just a second here. Oh, that's coming out pretty good. Okay. One word is going to be a little bit obscured, but I don't care because you'll still get it. Oops. That's not the K I want. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I want this one. Okay. If I was going to be really critical about this should move over a hair. This should move over a hair. We're not going to worry about it. How about that? We are not worrying about it. For the first time, I'm okay with that. Could you guys read it as I was writing it? I'm going to get out a pencil extender. Dee Dee, this is the length of pencil. When it gets that long, you should really get out a pencil extender. I know you're adverse to such things as that, but I'm not. I might have one just sitting right here. I do. I think I do. See how they work, Dee Dee? They're amazing things. Saves your hand, everything. Yeah. I know you use smaller nubs. And it's like, Dee Dee, they make such things as pencil extenders. Get one. I have one. Use it. All right, here we go. Let me break the tip off when I start pressing. See, I knew that was going to happen. This white pencil has always been a pain. I should get out a new one, but we're going to use it. Sorry, just bumped the camera. All right. I think this is a go. Ideally, I could have used a little bit more space between the lines, but I'm working on a 6x9 piece of paper. So there you go. Make your coffee kick in before reality does. That's good advice, and you got it here for free. Dee Dee's clapping over there. Thank you, Dee Dee. Now we'll just fix it up a little bit. I'm going to erase it before I get the lines, before I get too far down the road. Don't want to smudge anything. The one thing I will say that I'm really happy about is the colored pencil went over the graphite really nicely, and I don't see much mess from that, because I was a little nervous about erasing over the colored pencil, whether or not I would smear it. I knew I would with chalk. So yeah, cleanup on this is turning out really easily, and I like that. I like that a lot. It's knowing me, gotta clean it up. And it doesn't smear when I brush it, and I don't have to get out a brush or anything, so that's a good thing. This came out probably as good as I might have hoped, you guys, honestly, considering I hadn't done anything like this before, so Dabby's good. All right, now we'll clean it up. Um, Y'all are really quiet. Probably my fault, because I get quiet. All right, let me look at it in the camera and see what needs work around here. Hey, Julie. Hi, Angel. All right, just checking back. Okay. All right, let's see. I'll pull it out so you can actually see the whole thing. Well, you guys, this has turned out about as good as I might have hoped. The thing I think I'm going to do different, okay, see, some of these lines I think could be better, but oh well. I'm not going to start whining now. Well, I could, but who knows? I can do the cleanup later. I don't think you guys can see it on camera. I can definitely see it. My graphite marks from the spacing and stuff like that, which I definitely don't want. All right, and then the only other thing I wanted was, I guess the fuzz around the edges makes it look like chalk anyway, so that's okay. Thanks, Dorothy. You know, I was still wondering that, CB, if that wasn't Orla. Hi, Orla. But when I saw the angel with the numbers, I thought, that's Orla. But it's been so long. I hope things are going well. White plastic pen. All right, one of these two. I'm going to have to do a test to see which one I like. Ooh, those might be too big. They're really white compared to the, now I'm wondering if I should even use Posca. All right, the smaller ones will be better. All right. And I guess at this point you could just keep adding, but this was kind of what I envisioned in my head when I was envisioning 18 days until granddaughter number 4 arrives. Oh, Julie, that's awesome. Little babies. I wouldn't mind having little babies around again. Now it's going to be great grands because, yeah, the kids are all too old for that nonsense. Or if they do at this point, we're going to start calling him, what was his name? Larry King? Was he the one that had a kid like at age 70? Like an idiot? I don't think I have to worry about that. Come on, dry. All right, I have a mess around here. Oh, don't stop working now because you'll just piss me off. These Posca Ultra Fine Point, they are awesome paint pens if you've never tried them. I like the medium as well and the fine, but these Ultra Fine, they're some bad boys. grandsons are 18 and 17. Okay, well, they've got a few years, hopefully. She already has a name. Denver Justine. Oh, awesome. Denver is a great name. Oh, how cute is that? Babies are fun if somebody else is taking care of them. I wouldn't mind babysitting again, though, for a good baby. That seems like so long ago since the kids were little and would come and stay. But then when I think the number of years that has passed, it seems like it's just flown by. All right, there are the dots. Didn't lose wood for the Posca. That's always a good thing. Just looking it over, being kind of critical. Now I'll cut the edges off and see what I really need to clean up. Oh, I know something else. What to do? All right. How do you lose a white pencil in 2 seconds? That's what I want to know. How's that even possible? Look on the floor. Jeez, oh Pete. That's crazy. Crazy. Crazy, crazy. When I find it, I'm just going to hit myself upside the head. All right. Well, I don't know what I did with it. Oh, I put it in the pencil holder. All right, I'm going to trim it and then I'll see what is left to clean up. But I think I'm pretty much done. If I don't have too much cleanup to do here. No, watch, I measured wrong and it won't fit exactly in the book. Ah, not really. I think I'd cut. All right, got to clean up some edges there. Not surprising. Cut off my tick mark. Add one back. I may have to still trim it a little bit when I put it in the scavenger hunt, but we'll see. There we go. All right, and I know what the measurement is here. All right. Ooh, I didn't do so good on the bottom. But the cool thing about that is all we need is acrylic to fix it right up. All right. Thanks, Orla. All right. Are you guys going to try this? Okay. Dee Dee already left and I didn't say goodbye. That's okay. I'll talk to her later. All right. You guys going to try something like this? Huh? The rag. All right. Just because we can, we'll date it. Let's see. This is 2/13. 23. You'd put this up in the kitchen? CB, that's so nice. But is the saying not so true? Make your coffee kick in before reality does? Reality nowadays is flipping scary. How did I get everything so darn crooked on the camera? Ah, thanks, Joan. You guys are so nice. I should be more like you. Hi, Lisa. Sorry for anybody I didn't acknowledge coming in. Hi, Pixie. Yeah, it's a crazy world we live in. I'm not sure why that curly Q went off, but I don't really care. So let's find a home for it in the scavenger hunt book. And I'll show you how after I get a page done, because most of my pages I do outside of the book and then put them in, because there gets to be so much dimension in the book that you can't really work in the book. That's why I don't find it until I'm done. So let's see where we want it to go. I almost wish I hadn't put the white page there because I'd rather have that there. But too late. Sucks to be me. My beads came out. I knew they wouldn't stay, so that's fine. All right, these pages up here are all done. Got a lot of black backgrounds this year. What the heck? I don't know if you guys saw this. I did finally finish this page and put the pocket in for this and altered the pattern paper in the background. 4. They want you to eat 4 donuts. Stupid buttheads. You're going to eat 1. You might as well eat the whole bag. Okay. All right. This will have a dark page over there. Okay. It's going to go here. That'll be good. That'll be good. And this one's going to be pretty simple because it doesn't really have any dimension. Now the clusters, those of you who came in late, let me show you real quick. I showed a couple um, early in the stream. I'll show you a couple pages that I did. The clusters from last week. Now that was quite a trip for me because one, I don't, as a rule, keep my scraps, so I had to um, kind of dig to find scraps. But this was the cluster gallery page. And they all got well because they're in a gallery. They needed art. This one's cat. This one's let me help. This one's the feather. This one's love. Modern art. Kevin named that one. This one's kisses. This is leather and frog. And this is trash day. Isn't that true, CD? The serving sizes are ridiculous. Um, oh, Lisa, I'll bet yours looks just fine. And then the other page that I did was this one, which was just write that serving size and then slap down the packaging because, oh, and put on the emoji laughing faces, which was ridiculous. 4 donuts. Y'all need to get a life. And then this is the vegetable mind map, which I really enjoyed doing this page. It feels old. It's not. Everything's new. I cut it all out of a seed catalog, and then with the vegetable stickers on it. So, yep. So we're going to put it on the back of this page. So that's what I've done since you saw me last. And I don't know what I'll work on this week. Don't know. But the easiest way for me to put these pages in, because I'm pretty sure all of them now have been done, and then added in to the book, is to take some double-sided tape. And on this, because it's watercolor paper, it really needs something pretty good to stick it in. So I just take double-sided tape along the edges. Hang on, let me get my little tear thing. Oh gosh, I got my phone plugged in. Can't get to it. Because this book only has to last now for another month and a half. But I counted the other day. I've done 70. Oh, look, 75 or something. So I'm 3/4 of the way done. But all the ones I've done too are the easy ones. I still got to do men in thongs, but I think I have my idea. I'm not sold on it yet. I kind of have my idea. Now I just got to go in search of the man. I think I'll just use, I would sometimes, depending on what I'm gluing down, I might put 2 more tapes on there, but I'm not going to. I'll just use Oohoo glue stick. Robert is really out there cleaning up something. That vacuum has been running for a while. I wonder if he cleaned my car. Do you think he could do that? Didn't fall on the floor, thank goodness. Bye, Barbara. I'm almost done here. Hey, K-Berg. You and your journals. Now I've got 2 in my basket. All right, that's the upside. All right, double check. How is this going in the book? That goes there. What the heck? All right, so it goes on back of this page. That would be just awesome if I put it in there backwards, upside down, something. All right. Let's ooh here. Make sure it's right side up. Don't do that. All right. We're guessing that fold is somewhat straight. Yeah, I'm going with the edge of the sheet. The rest of it we'll deal with later. I don't want to rub too hard because I really don't want to smear. Oh, do I have another sheet of paper here? I do. I'm pretty sure my book is crooked. Oh, that was such a save. Did you see that? Because that B paper was straight. So that means my book is jacked up. And that's okay. We're going to just live with it. You'd think this was going in a freaking museum somewhere. I'll just trim that little bit off. And the top isn't too bad, so I did better than I might have hoped. That little white rim there will make me a little crazy, and right, I'm driving myself crazy right now. Why don't I just do it the easy way and be done with it, right? All right, no more white. Makes us happy. All right, another page done. Yeah, baby. That doesn't go there. If I put that on the wrong page, I'm going to be so pissed off. I shouldn't have, though. Okay, no, because this is the next. I'm going to say, if I screwed that up at this point, I'm just going to be mad. Just mad. Thanks, Linda. It was kind of fun. I'm glad that it came out because to do something that's not kind of planned out beforehand on stream is a little unnerving. I don't mind saying that. There's the vegetables. There's the coffee. Oh, I still have to. I'm not done. I won't make you guys suffer through it though, because I still got to shade the coffee beans and put highlights on them, but that's okay. I'll do that later. Let me look and see. All right, I have 76 done. And now that I have this one done, the coffee page, let's mark it off. You thought I would have used the coffee filter on the coffee page, but I didn't. Coffee or tea page, that was the one. So this page I don't think has multiple prompts on it, but well, I could count rubber stamp. I guess that would be one. But all my other products are products that I use regularly. If I'd used the chalk pencils, that would have been unused product. Um, my least favorite color page is going to be hard. What did you guys put down for your least favorite color? Because if I think about it just off the top of my head, I would have to say orange. Orange is probably my least favorite color to wear. I won't wear orange. Um, or to art with. Have you guys ever seen me use orange to art with? I don't. So I'm gonna have to do an orange page, I think, which I'm not really crazy about. But yeah, I think that page was literally just one prompt. I'm pretty sure when I'm looking down here. I am having fun with the planner page. That's it. Oh, create a border. I get to count that one. That counts as a create a border. Yours is purple. Hi, Deborah. Um, that could be right up there with mine too. I get to count that create a border because I did create that border. So I get to count that. I've created multiple borders in here actually, and I have to do autographs, and I haven't really decided what I'm going to do with that. Reuse your art. I have an idea for that. Oh, wait. I just did the coffee page. The reuse my art was coffee. Oh no. Hmm. And I'll have to think about that. Draw your day, which I'll probably do on stream one day. Favorite school subject and men in thongs. Men in thongs, I definitely will do on stream, I think. So yeah, so I get to move this up to 78 done. So I have a month and a half to finish. But they're all the ones that I put off too. So yeah. All right, you guys. That was today's page. I'm gonna leave it out and go ahead and shade the I'm not sure. I think I'd like to shade the beans. Hmm. Yeah, I think I'll use colored pencil. Draw Your Day ended up being my favorite spread. Who would have thought? Julie, you should do it more often because I typically do a Draw Your Day in the Beast. Well, it used to be the Beast or in one other journal. You have to sit down and think about your day and how you would draw it or depict it. It actually is really, it really gets your creativity flowing. It really does. So, um, yeah, I think I'll use. I probably don't have the pencils out right here, so I won't make you guys do that. I like it. I'm pretty happy with the page. So, I'm going to end a little early, it appears, unless you guys have questions or want to talk about something or do something else. There's just not much else I can do. I thought because I had fun, I had watercolored another one of these house mouse stamps over the weekend. I'm thinking about getting a pad of less expensive um, watercolor paper and stamping them all out and watercoloring them. Let's talk about how many journals I can buy. Oh my God, I've got two in my cart right now, thanks to you, but they look way cool. So I'm kind of mad at you for enabling, but I also want to hug and kiss on you for enabling. So I'm going to have to figure out that dilemma. Got to go for groceries. Bye, Orla. Thanks for stopping by. You're planning on doing a lack hole of things being sucked into. You mean a black hole? I get that, Lisa, because I lose stuff. What if you don't have at least favorite color? Oh, there's gotta be one that ends up at the bottom of the pile, even if it's gray. I've learned to really like gray because in watercolor, you have to like gray. Um, but I don't really have a color I don't like. But orange is a color I won't wear if you gave me a unless it has to do with the Broncos. I would never choose orange except for carrots. I like carrots. See, red would be a good one for me too, Julie, even though I like red. I don't often use it in my art. It's not a go-to color for sure. K-Bird, let's put your a link to your channel in. We'll put one in for both you and Colleen because Colleen and Kathy string together. There's nope, that's not the piece I have. There it is. Remember I was looking for the graphite thing? Okay. Found it under a pile of crap. All right, let's put K-Berg in. Since we've got extra little time here, if you've not ever gone to a um, Kathy Berg Colleen stream, they're very fun. Colleen laughs all the time. Hang on a second. I've got stuff in my chat that I didn't really type. So there's the link to Kathy Berg. And then they alternate every other week. 1 week they're at Kathy's house, and then the next week they go to. That is so weird. She changed the name. What did she change the name to? Because when I look at up Colleen, it doesn't come up there. Is it Kate Art or oh, I can't remember. Tell me, Kathy, and I'll get the CK. Okay. Because I just have it subscribed. There we go. That's Colleen. All right. I'll get that in chat too. Like to promote our peeps. Here's the link to Colleen. And you said this week you're at Colleen's? Do a Bronco page for orange? That would be a good thing. But see, it's in conjunction with my favorite color, which is navy blue. It's so hard being me. I swear to God. All right. Well, I don't have too huge a mess to clean up today. All right, Colleen's this week at 9:30 in the morning is usually when I look whether or not they're on because YouTube's still jacking with me. Occasionally, I get notifications. Sometimes I don't. Like this morning, yeah, I think it was this morning. I got two notifications for Dee Dee. Most of the time, I get none. It could be favorite and least favorite. Well, that would be my colors: navy blue and orange are Denver Bronco colors. And I didn't watch the Super Bowl yesterday. I watched a documentary. Anyway, all right, you guys, I'm done about 30 minutes early, but that's what it is. Make your coffee kick in before reality does. Your life will be a lot better. And the only thing I'll do now is go ahead and shade those beans and put some highlights on them. But otherwise, I'm pretty happy with the page. I like the way it came out. Yeah, looks handmade, but it is. So there you go. All right, you guys, go out, do something fun. Be kind if you can. It's getting harder for me every day. All right. Thanks for spending your time with me. Love you guys. See you later. Bye.